Hello everybody, welcome back to the HUBient channel. My name is Nikki and I'm so glad that you clicked on this video today. As you can tell from the thumbnail and the title of today's video, I will be trying out some Cinnabon. Ooh, Cinnabon. Well, Cinnabon honestly is not that new to me. I've had Cinnabon in Manila. However, whenever I order Cinnabon, I just get the basic cinnamon roll because, I don't know, I just never found any interesting flavors. However, today, as I was walking around the mall with my best friend, I spotted a Cinnabon with very intriguing flavors, and my best friend so graciously treated me to a handful of flavors, so I'm gonna try them out for you. But before I start diving into these sweet treats, I would love to hear from you. Have you tried Cinnabon before? And if you have, what's your favorite flavor? Again, like I said, I always get the basic cinnamon roll because I don't know, I guess that's what Cinnabon's famous for, so why would I try anything else? But if you have any recommendations, any special flavors that I should try, let me know in the comments down below. And while you're down there, I hope you don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe to the HUBient channel, and ring that bell so you are notified every time we upload a brand new video. Alright, I'm going to very quickly show you what I got, and I'm itching to eat these because I have a sweet tooth very seldomly. You guys know this. I don't always have a sweet tooth, but when I do, it's there. So I got, of course, I couldn't resist the classic cinnamon rolls. These are just basic cinnamon rolls, nothing too special. And then I think this is also a classic cinnamon roll, just with chocolate. I'm not sure actually, but there it is. It has chocolate in it, which I think might be a bit too sweet for my liking, but you know, I guess we'll never know until we try. And then the big box, the big boy. These are the interesting flavors. Ooh. Ah, they smell so nice. Okay, so the red one is, I think, honey raspberry, I think. And then the one on the left, this one, is caramel apple. And then the one over here, the brown one, is Biscoff. So like the ones that we normally use for cookie butter. Obviously, I'm going to start with the classic cinnamon roll because this is my favorite. This is what I was initially just going to purchase. But my best friend was like, no, go ahead, try the new flavors. And I was like, thank you so much, I love you. So, tiny cinnamon roll. I love cinnamon rolls. I highly recommend that you reheat them. But if you're like me and you just want something sweet, it's actually not bad. 10 out of 10, you cannot go wrong with a classic. They're so good. Okay, the next one is the chocolate bites. I really do think this is gonna be a bit too sweet for my liking. It's surprisingly not that sweet. Still a bit too sweet for my liking, but not as sweet as I thought it would be, because the chocolate is not like, it's not like milk chocolate. It's a bit of a darker, more bitter chocolate, and so it kind of balances out the typical Cinnabon icing, which is quite nice. I just feel like it's kind of messy compared to a cinnamon roll, but I like it. Another big bite. I'll give it an 8. So this is the raspberry one. Like you can see the little red speck. This flavor is so intriguing because of the little like red, I don't know what the red things are. Maybe if I try just one on its own. Oh, it's sour. I guess that's the raspberry. It's sour. I don't know if I like that, guys. I don't like the raspberry. I don't know, I feel like when I have cinnamon rolls, I expect them to just be full on like sweet. So the fact that there is something sour on top is like, wait, what is this? My brain is so confused right now. I think this is a flavor that would take a while for me to love because it's a little red thing. The sour bit that's like, but I think the sourness very nicely cancels, rather balances out the sweetness of the actual roll. So this is definitely gonna take me a while to like love, but it's interesting. It's still yummy. It's still food, and I'm still grateful for it. So, my goodness, if the last one was hard to slice, this was even harder. This is I think the caramel apple. This was nearly impossible to slice up because of the apples on top and the jam. So, fingers crossed, this tastes good. My hands are so messy at this point. That's good. Like the raspberry one, it's a bit sour, but not as sour. Or maybe that's just me not liking raspberries. I don't know. I like apples and I like caramel apples. So this flavor I can get along with. I do like the difference in texture with the apples and the actual roll. As you guys know, I do really like differing textures. It makes eating something a bit more of an experience. And yeah, I like this. My hands are so messy, but big bite. I forgot to rate the last one. I would give the last one a 7. This apple one gets like an 8. On to the next. Last but not the least is my hands, look at my hands, is the Biscoff something roll. I saved this for last because my best friend told me that his mom really likes this flavor. I think it's her favorite flavor. And Tita makes really good food and has really good taste. So I'm assuming this would be the best out of the bunch, which is why I saved it for last. Plus, I actually really like cookie butter, so cheers. Let me take the last bite, big bite. Here's the thing. I don't know if I like it just because I like cookie butter in general. This cookie butter roll kind of just tastes like bread and cookie butter, which I like. I actually really enjoy bread and cookie butter. I think it's such a classic, like, high school Nikki craving. Like, I feel like it lost the essence of being a cinnamon roll compared to the other two flavors, because the other two flavors I can still taste, you know, cinnamon. I don't know if there's cinnamon in this one. I don't think there is, because it straight up just tastes like cookie butter and bread. At least to me. I really like this one, but I don't know if it's because I simply like bread and cookie butter. I'm not sure. I think it's so different from a classic cinnamon roll, honestly. Like, I didn't feel like I don't think it even comes with like the classic frosting like the other two flavors did. It came with the classic Cinnabon frosting. This one, I don't think it did. So it's really just cookie butter. And as good as it is, I do feel like it's very, I'm moving the camera. I do feel like it's very just kind of simple. However, the advantage is surprisingly, it's not as sweet as a classic cinnamon roll. I'm gonna give it a 9? I'm not sure. Because like I said, I'm not sure if I like this just because it's basically just bread and cookie butter. I like it, but I wouldn't really say it's like Cinnabon-esque. Like, if that's what I'm craving for, I might as well just get a jar of cookie butter and bread. I wouldn't go all the way to Cinnabon for it. So, I don't know, flavor-wise, I'd give it a 9, but I wouldn't necessarily, like I said, I wouldn't necessarily go all the way to Cinnabon just to get this. So, alright, so those were all the flavors that I got at Cinnabon. If I were to rank this, I know I gave ratings, but if I were to rank this in the order that I liked it, obviously at the top would be the classic cinnamon roll. Underneath that would be the caramel apple, I would say, I think. And then beneath the caramel apple would be the chocolate cinnamon roll, and then the Biscoff one, and then the honey raspberry one. It's not that the honey raspberry is bad, honestly, I'm still grateful. It's still food, it's still edible. It's just that the sour taste really isn't my thing. It's not it for me, at least. But I do highly recommend you try it if it intrigues you, because it is a very intriguing flavor. I see the appeal. It just isn't for me, but I would love to know about you. Of all the flavors that I showed you today, which one are you more interested in trying? Personally, for me, it's really the classic one. But out of the 3 special flavors that I tried out, at least the bigger ones, I think the caramel apple is really a good shot. Or actually the raspberry is worth trying, because I want to know what you think of it. So let me know in the comments down below, and while you're down there, I hope you don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe to the HUBient channel, and ring that bell so you are notified every time we upload a brand new video. Again, my name is Nikki, and I'm so glad that I met you here today. Until the next video, bye!